Good day, good day, good day. Again, it is another wonderful day. The sun is shining where I am. The temperature is just crisp. And so here I am, Y. Woods Harris, as we just talk a few minutes about Wise Grief Community Channel. As I've said before, this channel is for encouragement, for prayers if you need it. You can hear one of those. But just thinking about all of the things that make me who I am, my experiences, my events. So, what happened today as I am looking at how I would I guess describe this day is I woke up in around 2 o'clock in the morning after a very vivid dream. And in this dream, there was closets of glass and gold, and they were completely clean. Well, it's so different from my closet, so I had to describe this to you. But as I was opening the doors and finding nothing in that closet, I began to lament that everything was gone. And then I was reminded that clean closets are new beginning. So if I had to title today, I would title this as Clean Closets, Graceful Beginnings. As you know, I tell you often that a lot of my experiences I have recorded in books that I have written. One of the books was the first one was From Grief to Grace, and the other one was Psalms for My Skies, excuse me, skies for myself, soul, and spirit, Psalms for my delight and devotion. And so often I use those. But today I wanted to really look at one of the contributors for my last book, which is Redeeming Grace. Look how far God has brought us. Redeeming Grace. Look how far God has brought us. And she was describing her grandmother and how graceful she was. And the way that she titled it was the fact that we have to remember that to be grateful because of God, His grace. Redeeming grace is her section. Because of His grace, remember to be graceful. Now, this is written by Minister Tasha Brown. And if you ever get a chance to see Minister Tasha Brown, you will see so much activity wrapped up in her from head to toe. And I do count her as my coach and my mentor on being accountable. She's an accountability coach. And so when I was talking to her about the book and getting sections to be written for the book, because I just wanted to share it. And just said to her, would you write a section? And she agreed. And so I just wanted to just think about how clean closets are a new beginning. And I'm calling that today as I am beginning this 25th month of experience with my husband's illness and the 16th day. Let me just read the first page of her section. New grace and new mercy are provided to us daily. Do we take this for granted? How do we show that we do not take God's grace for granted? And then she goes to 2 Corinthians 12:9, New King James Version. Remember, as we look at any situation that we have that brings us grief, any loss, any bad words or bad experiences, and we have to remember that in the scripture, in the word, 2 Corinthians 12:9, the New King James Version, and he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, most gladly, I will rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. So, as I'm doing this video for our grief channel, knowing that I just want to say a word of encouragement and to look at how whatever I say, it is in purpose of what God has promised and presented to me. I am so glad to be able to start today, not with the literal clean closet, because I got to work on that, but most certainly on the spiritual clean closet as I look at graceful ways, graceful people, and how they handle those that are hurting, as I call my survivors and care shares. I hope you'll notice that I do have on my purple today because it is the color that we represent as lupus survivors. And most certainly, I'm glad to be able to say that I am more than 17 years post diagnosis of SLE lupus. But I wanted to use this video just as a way to say thank you to all of those that contributed in the book. And I haven't talked about it a lot, but I thought this would be a good time to start just bringing forth our contributors. uh, Minister Tasha Brown is such an awesome speaker, minister, and she will be presenting even this week at my church for Survivor Sunday. And I just wanted to give kudos to her today, knowing that redeeming grace, because of his grace, remember to be graceful. And if you get a chance, just take a couple of items out of your closet. If they're not worth giving, then get rid of them. Because clean closets, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual, is now our new beginning. I'm not finished for today, but I'm going to say to you, if you like this video and you know that you would like to continue to hear some of the things that we talk about on our grief channel, remember to watch, like, and comment. And most certainly subscribe to my channel and use it as a daily devotional whenever you can. Remember, graceful, that's who we are. Grateful, that's who we are. And those are the things that will push us over the day of great grief, if that's where we are, and most certainly will teach us how to be graceful in other situations of grief. I think that I have gone over my time, so I'm going to close it down now.